Details now. The National Assembly has begun the process of amending the 1999 Constitution. The joint working retreat of both the Senate and the House of Representatives committees began in Lagos today. Political correspondent Ayodele Ozugbakun completes the report.
The review of the 1999 Constitution couldn't have come at a better time. The outcry for restructuring of the country has been unprecedented in the last few weeks. A major step in achieving reorganization of the country is amending the 1999 Constitution. The body saddled with the direct responsibility of tinkering with the Constitution is the legislature. Stakeholders from the upper and lower chambers gathered in Lagos to kickstart the process. Legislators from some state houses of assembly were also represented. At the colorful opening ceremony of the retreat, the host governor Akinwumi Ambode tasked the lawmakers to reduce the burden of the federal government and grant a special status to Lagos State.
Why should states be precluded from performing several important constitutional responsibilities? Why does the federal government hold legislative and executive powers on matters of local concern which overstretch its administrative and supervisory abilities? Why should the Land Use Act, NYSC Act, Code of Conduct Act form part of the Constitution? Should we not have a sharing formula that ensures that states and local government councils are empowered to discharge their constitutional responsibilities? We need to be truthful and frank about fiscal federalism.
The chairman of the Constitution Amendment Committee for the two houses say this exercise will be different from the previous ones.
Based on our experience on the last exercise, we've decided to break this particular one into separate bills to deal with separate issues. And we hope that by this process, we'll be able to ensure that at least 90% of the bills or issues raised be ultimately assented to.
We have departed greatly from the way we used to do it in the past. The current exercise is done in a manner that we would like to present those sections of the Constitution we want to amend in separate bills so that it's not in a single document. Whoever that is going to assent to it at the end of the day, who is going to be the president of Nigeria, will take each bill on its merit so that you don't throw away the baby and the bathwater. That is the unique method that we have introduced into the current process.
Senate Minority Leader Godswill Akpabio and the Majority Leader of the House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila affirmed that the exercise will seek to address the items on the exclusive list with a view of yielding more power to the states.
We need to unbundle the federal government. We need to shorten the number of things that the federal government takes on because they don't have the capacity to handle the things that they have lumped on themselves in the Constitution. And this is what we are intending to do here. And at the end of the day, we will truly have a state that people will depend on.
If we devolve powers to the states and we shrink the exclusive legislative list and send these things back to the residual list, not even the concurrent, but the residual list, and give the states, the powers and the authority, constitutional authority to do some of these things that the federal government is doing, I think we would have done a lot. That's restructuring in and of itself.
The lawmakers say they might take a look at the recommendation of the 2014 National Conference. Analysts say this potentially long and cumbersome exercise might douse the rising tension in the country. Ayodele Ozugbakun, TVC News, Lagos.